Hi guys, welcome to Freaking Jeep. My name is John and I got my goofy red glasses on. Story behind the glasses was every time you go someplace everybody has the same looking safety glasses. So I decided to get crazy red ones so you didn't wonder, are these yours, or are these mine, or are these yours, these mine? Also the gray ones were the same color as the seat on the Kubota and I kept sitting on them. So I don't know if that was a smart move or goofy move, but they sure do look funny, don't they? But they work good. Anyhow, I'm just trying this chainsaw out, this chain out that we sharpened on last night's video. See if it'll work. Actually, to be quite honest with you, that's a chain I already sharpened, and I don't think I sharpened that one on that machine. I'm not sure that I sharpened the one right. I'm kind of looking at it this morning. The plus and minus part is a little goofy. I'm also waiting on somebody to come over and pick up some wood rounds. I've got some wood donuts or wood rounds I got selling, and so I don't want to get too involved in anything. Waiting for them to come in. It is basically 2 o'clock and it's about 95 degrees out, but I'm just kind of going slow, not working up I haven't even worked up a sweat yet. I've cut a couple more little logs up and they are just as tight as those ones last night. So I'm gonna pull out the 66 on this next one and see how it does. So that's where we're at, and then I'm gonna get to work on, I think the next part after this I'll go back and try to get the piece of steel out. I don't know where the best place. I guess you see more grinding down at the other end, but I gotta cut some off of that end first, because you see I'm off center, and like usual I never get see where the orange line comes down onto the leg. Somehow I managed to do that every time. Then I'll probably, without you guys on camera, I'll cut these little ones up, because I like cutting the big ones. Those big ones I can't pick up. I like cutting big ones and small ones, because then I can stack them on top. So this is about where we're going to be. You can see both ends. I'm just going to try the 66 out, see how it's sawing. This is some tight, heavy wood. Really tight wood. It seems to be all right inside. So we'll see if we can't get this started. and it's about the same tightness of grain as we've been having. Nah, I'm not sure whether that's white oak or not. Look at that tight grain. This is some hard, solid wood. Crazy tight. Old trees, old growth. Anyhow, we'll be back in a little bit. Waiting for that guy. I'm gonna give him about another hour, and then I'm gonna get into stuff. I'm gonna go get that piece of steel out next, I do believe. So we'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. As the chainsaw rumbles. Hi guys. Well, the lens is getting a little dirty, getting a little bit further along. The person hadn't gotten by yet. If you've been here before, when I go get the next log, I push all the crap up there, or the rounds up that way. I thought I'd bring you along for another big one, and yes, I did manage to get the lines right on the forks. For some reason, those forks are just enough different than the regular forks that I use, the normal bobcat forks. Anyhow, we'll see if we can't gnaw this one up. I'm going to cut a chunks and hunks off the end because it didn't come out right at that end. See if this old beast will start up. Another pretty solid one. Thought you might want to stop by and see it. So how long did it take me to cut that? About 4 minutes. Not too long. Now I come over, and that one there is too ugly. I don't feel like messing with it. I'm going to throw that on the back of the pack. and then I'll grab that one. These are all pretty nasty, but they seem to be pretty solid inside. I think the boiler is going to like to eat this stuff up. So we'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hi guys. Well, I told you I'd be back, but kind of not in the order that I was thinking. I'm going to try to uncover this and hope there's not a million bees underneath here. Bunch of ants. And I might try to split a little wood this evening after the sun goes down. Certainly not going to do it now. See if it'll start up. I just took an hour cool down break from after that sawing. Got a little lunch, that kind of stuff. Well, I don't see any. Doesn't mean there aren't any. Just means I don't see any. I need a stick. I need a jalapeno with a stick. Something caught it over there. Well, that'll be all right. Well, a little rusty. Let's see what we got here. I hear the fuel pump coming up. I see the sight gauge. There it goes. Comes up. Let's see if it'll start. Still filling up the carburetor, I guess, with fuel. Oh, I guess I got to take this off. I forget that from time to time. You know, I don't know if you see this in that camera. I got a few things I'll have to move around. I'll just do that after we're done. I got to put the green bucket on, get some wood and that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that! Isn't that pretty? Hey, you're kind of sideways, but oil sure brings out the niceness in wood. Anyhow, it's funny how all these new wood splitters have grease fittings and all that kind of stuff on this thing. This machine's over 50 years old, and if I mic'd this not too long ago in a show, mic this and mic the lower one where it never gets any wear on it at all. And I don't remember what it is, but I know it wasn't more than 1 or 2 thousandths of an inch. I'll have to do that again. So next one I'm going to do, because I don't feel like hauling that piece of steel out, I'm going to move my hunks and chunks pile over to next to that hunks and chunks pile. I'm going to move the generator setup. I don't know where I'm going to move that out of the way, but I'm going to move it out of the way and put my chunks and hunks over there so I can bring this basket over here, because I like to have 2 baskets at a time back here. And I'm going to bring a third one down, which I'll tell you what that is when I bring it down, or when I get to splitting. So that's what's I'm mousing on right now. So I might cut another log or 2. I think I might take that real ugly one down there at the bottom and take it down over the hill and bring a nicer one up. There's a bunch of these down over the hill over there, if you recall. So I might move a little bit of stuff around. My Bobcat doesn't have air conditioning like some people's has, so I like moving more in the when the sun's down, but I want to get it done. So anyhow, I guess I should have checked the oil on this beast, but I didn't. I'll do that before I split wood. Maybe I'll bring some sandpaper down and sand that off and just check it out. Anyhow, I'm going to go work on something. I'll bring you back in a little while. Bye-bye now. Hi guys. Well, I just uncovered the wood splitter. Went down and took the ugly log down there, and when I was down there, this one here wanted to come up. So it's pretty long. I'm pretty rested. Not too hot right now. This is a tree that it was dead. It was one of those that came from alongside the road. It looks like a nice saw log, but it isn't. It doesn't look like it yield really good lumber. And I'll show you why. It's just full of knots everywhere. This is hypoxylon canker here. This is what's killing a lot of the trees around here. It kind of looks like felt. But look at all knot. So I got it hanging here so I can cut this end of it off up to here and then re-get it that way. And so that's what I'm doing, just bringing you along, telling you why, see how I do things and kind of why I do things backwards or forwards, I don't know. It should throw some pretty good chips. Still chain, I'm gonna use the big one. I don't know how big this thing is. It's probably about 2.5 hands. How's that? Hopefully the saw's still warmed up because it was sitting in the sun. We're gonna find out in a minute. Ugh. Yeah, it fired on that time there. Guess not. I think I flooded it. Must have. Cleaning itself out. Oh, it's a sawmill. What do you think? Let's see where that thing ran away to. It took off, it went around the corner. Oh well. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Don't know what I'll be into, into everything. Once I get that off, then I can move all this stuff around. That's what I'm doing. So, we'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, here we are at the wood yard, steel yard. This is all stuff that's either sawmill stuff or it's all poplar. Now, do you see the piece of steel in there that I'm talking about? Well, it's only been there for, I know, better than 20 years, maybe 25 years. Get you a little closer. Now you can kind of start to see it. And it's right long. It might be longer than I haul through the woods. I don't even know what it is. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, is just push this nice, good looking, juicy telephone pole up out of the way and see if I can't grab that piece out. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we got there. Oh man, I can't get my measuring stick out. I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these stupid forks out. I'm still running the crappy forks. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you're still there. Let's see what it is. It is 4 by 4. I don't know how long it is, but I know it's long enough. It's too long to get through the woods. So we are looking at 17 foot. That's a healthy piece of steel. If I roll it, it don't look too nasty. Thickness, I'm guessing 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's 1/4 inch. It'll be fine for what I want to do. I'm going to leave that here and then drag it with a rope up to the cutting area. I'll probably torch cut it first. It looks fairly straight. It's straight enough for what I want to do. So I'll set it down on this. Now we're going to go up to the #1 sawmill that needs a log turner. I'll put this here so I can grab it. Then I can drag it, grab and drag. Now let's go up and see how long a piece we need to get the exact measurement. Be back in a bit. Hi guys, glad you made it back. We're still hanging in there. It's actually about 4 hours from when I was playing with that piece of steel. I came back here and started doing some stuff, and a friend was wandering down the path over there. I hadn't seen him in a long time, real good friend, and we sat up on the porch and just jabbered for, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. And then I went in and fixed my dinner and did the dishes, and now I'm back down here and it's like 7:30, so I'm going to try to get that measurement done. I went to start the sawmill and it didn't want to start. The battery's dead. It's another battery from the same place that the battery in the loader went bad, so I'm going to the battery store tomorrow and see what in the world's going on. I'm not really going there planning on buying a battery because they're not the least expensive batteries around, and if they're only going to last, this one here's not even 3 years old, if they're not going to last 3 years, I'm kind of not interested in buying any more of their batteries, or I'll have to give it some good consideration. Maybe they'll warranty it or do something. I'm not sure. So that's kind of where I'm on that. So let's get to measuring this. I have to measure, I don't know if I can do it with a thing, the front of that down there, which the reason I was going to start the sawmill up was to run this carriage back so it'd make things a lot easier. I need to measure, you can't see it, the front of that log turner has to be 1 inch further out. I can't do it with the legs here. Further out than this part of the bed. So it has to be 1 inch further out than there is where the face of that log turner is supposed to be. So that's what I need to measure. So that's what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it in probably a different way, because I always do everything completely different, and I'll probably measure it wrong, knowing me. Fed the deer earlier today. He was out scavenging things. So this is to measure how long that I have to cut those pieces of cut the angle iron. So because we're here at the back, we just come back in here, and those pieces are going to go from, I wonder what that was, from underneath this piece here all the way to this one, and then it has to go out to that frame. So this is 37 3/4. And that's a weird number, isn't it? 37 3/4. And if I don't write that down, I'll never remember that. Let me fact, oh, it's me standing on that tin right there is what the noise was. Well, instead of writing it down, I'm going to get photographic. I'll take you off the stand. And if I do it this way, then I'll have it really good. Okay. I can't move the camera. I got too many hands here. It's 47. I think I was saying 37 too, wasn't I? 47 3/4. All right, we're good there. And then I can just look at it and figure it that way. Now I got to figure out where the downspout is in that. Lock that up. And it's got to be 1 inch further than the bed. So we'll come in here and find out how far the bed is from that. And you guys can tell me the figure you got. I'm putting you guys to work here if you made it this far. Okay. The end of the bed. I got an oil pump right here in the way. Okay, the end of the bed is there. I'm going to switch this around and do it this way. Okay. That is 1.5 inch. It's close enough because it's a 1/2 inch to 1.5 inch, I think, leeway. I'm going to go get the plans next. Okay, so I'm sitting here at 1.5 inches basically. I'm going to take this off so I can see it again and review it before I cut those pieces. That's 1.5. It's a 1/16 under, but I don't really care about that. I'm at the end of the bed here. So we got to go to 2.5 inches. So whatever that other measurement was, which I already forgot, plus 2.5 inches. No, is that right? Man, I'm so senile anymore. That's 1.5. Go to 2.5. So that'll give me 1 inch there. So I think that was 47 3/4. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get the book and show you what's in the book, and then I'm gonna do a wrap on the night. Call it quits. It's supposed to rain later tonight, so I gotta cover that back up again. I gotta put that away, so I'm gonna be doing that. So I'll get the book and show you where it says the measurement, and you can give me the total of what I need to be as your homework. I guess I should be telling you this way. Don't forget to do your homework tonight. Tell me what that total measurement's going to be. And I might make it 1 inch longer anyway, so it sticks out the other side. There's nothing under there that it should get in the way. I don't think. Nah, it looks pretty clear. So we'll see you in a little bit, showing you the book with the blueprints in it. Bye-bye now. Hi guys. This is going to be real short in between this and that video. This is where I love those 1 minute shorts. Anyhow, this is how I got it hooked up. Just put a chain over there, put a vice grip there, and we're going to try to drag it up to where the band saw is. It's too wide to go to through the woods on the forks. And that's what's the trouble with all these are, and why I need to finish the Toolcats sidearm carrier. So anyhow, we'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned. Bye. Hi guys, I told you I'd bring you by. Look at this. This is that log turners down there. It's a model 4A hydraulic log turner. It might be a little bit different model number. I guess this is the specs. I'm hoping that you guys can see it. It's not clear in the screen. Doesn't matter which way I go. This is the back unit, and looks. Yeah, let's see, pump, return line, that. Yeah, I think that's it. They have a couple different, the turners are all the same, but the hydraulic hookups are different. This should be the hydraulic hookup here that I have back there. I guess I'm shadowing you a little bit, but that's the way it is. I guess you can, if you want to read it, you can probably get this from a lot, but here's the number that I'm looking for, or a couple of the numbers. From here, which is the top of the head, or the top of the bed, to the top of the cement is 40 inches. I can't see. From end of the bed, you got 1/2 to, I can't see, 1.5 inches, and that's where it is on all of them, 1/2 to 1 inch. So that means I got to measure from here to here, which was 47 3/4, then from this down and over 1 inch. Okay, maybe I should go 3/4 of an inch, I don't know. And I'm debating whether to make it 1 inch longer out the back here. So that's kind of what's going on. Let's see what else is here. I guess if you want to read through all this stuff, you can pause it where you want to pause it if you want to pause it. I'll let you guys do your own editing. I think it's clear enough that you'll be able to read it. Leave me a note whether it's clear enough. Okay, that's that page. This is, I guess, the hydraulic setup they got, and that would go to 4A. I don't know, but I have all this stuff. I just gotta get it. At least there it shows me the direction of the pump, which is kind of interesting. It should be the same direction as the saw blade, but it's facing that direction. I got to recheck that. This is one of their other log turners. This is one like Mark Galici has up at Bus Motor Production more, I do believe, because this is going to be, one of those is going to be stop and load. One of these is going to be raised up, turn, and a stop and load. I'm not sure. I think that's what that is. Here's your parts. Like I said, if you need to stop it, you can do your own editing. I'm not that good at editing yet. Oh, here it is, and now if you want to make one, I don't know what that shadow is. I don't know what that shadow is. Anyhow, if you want to make one, good luck. Good luck. Warning and claim procedures. We don't care about that. Hydraulic stuff, I think they're using cross valves. No, it's greasing valve there. I thought they were using, oh, there it is, cross valves. That's a greasing right there. This is cross. It's just all the stuff that came in the brochure. I guess this is how they do the cylinder. If you want to redo any of that, I don't know whether I'll have to get to that point. I sure hope not. This is some of the other stuff that Malott has. So if you're interested in any Malott stuff, they've got a whole array. I don't know why I keep getting that dark spot. Is my finger in the way? I keep getting a shadow. Anyway, that's some of the stuff they have. If you're interested in this, you might want to give them a call. See what's on the back of the last one. And there's their name and number. So if you want any further information on any of this stuff, I'm hoping that you can read that. There must be something on the lens. Whoop. Whoop, I guess that's something you didn't want to see. Huh. Let me look over there. No, it doesn't show a dark spot over there. Maybe it's too far away. Anyhow, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.